In this video, we will discuss about the relationship between high SRC expression and the survival rate in the PDAC patient. So this is a new topic, and the results are presented from the new or a different paper. So first, in the panel figure on the left hand side, we will discuss the this phosphorylated SRC signals in the PDAC patients. So what they did is they did the different degree of stainings that can be seen here from the this markers. That is negative means there are no staining in the SRC, no staining for SRC and phospho SRC at Y148, and in the second row it's like weak staining. Thereafter there is a some strong staining, and the strongest staining is shown in the bottom row, where we can see that the signals are quite significant for the phospho SRC in the PDAC tissue sections at, and on the left hand side we can see the SRC staining. Thereafter they check the patient data that is publicly available to check the relationship between SRC expressions and the survival rate in the patients. So first they check the tumor grade between the tumor grades. That is, low tumor grade shows low SRC expressions, whereas high tumor grade shows the high SRC expressions, indicating that SRC has a direct relationship with has a indirect relationship with the survival. That is, high SRC will cause the lower survival rate. Thereafter, they, apart from this tumor grade analysis of the SRC, they also check the SRC analysis in the lymph node, and what they are able to find out is that lymph node ratio, when it is less than 0.1, they are able to see the most of the tumors have low SRC and also belongs to the low tumor grade, whereas when the lymph node ratios is higher than 0.1, that is 0.1 to 0.5 is shown on the third column, and greater than 0.5 is shown in the fourth column. When these conditions exist, then they are able to see the tumors belongs to the high grade tumor. At the same time, it will have more SRC expressions. So these results only complicate the finding, only complement, not complicate, only complement the findings of the panel A, which shows that the high tumor grade corresponds to more SRC expressions, and here also we see that high lymph node ratio corresponds to high SRC expressions. And thereafter they check the vascular invasions, and in the vascular invasions also they are able to find out the similar kind of results, that SRC expressions are higher in the case of high tumor, conditions compared to the low tumor grade. And when they check the survival rate by separating the populations in two different categories, that is low SRC expressions and high SRC expressions, they can see that high SRC expressions has a lower survival rate compared to the case of low SRC expressions, indicating that patients with high SRC has poor prognosis, and that leads to their less survival months or less survival time period. And when they check these activated SRCC expressions in the different grades of tumor, and what they are able to find out in that case is that high grade of tumors will have more activated SRCC compared to the case of this activated SRCC in low grade tumors, indicating that as the tumor progresses, the activations of this SRC expressions increases, and that will cause uh, reductions in the survival rate of the patients, whereas in the lower grade tumors, the activations is less compared to the higher grade, and that will leads to their higher survival rate. And in order to compare these things, they analyze around 23 patients at different tumor grades, and then find out the phospho SRCC expressions in them. So I hope you understood how they made a point that or how they made a relationship between SRCC expressions and the survival of patients. It's a kind of inverse relationship. That is, high SRC expressions will cause lower survival rate of patients and vice versa. If you need to understand more about these experiments in detail, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.